What's going on YouTube? Kronos here and welcome back to another PSO2 video. So today's video we're actually going to talk about the new scratch that's popping up around the corner starting tomorrow. So today is the 30th of June. I'm not sure what took me a moment to actually remember the date, but here we are. Anyways, 30th of June, we've got a new scratch that's going to be popping up at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning on the 31st. So by the time you guys get this video, the scratch should be up. Good luck to you guys who are scratching because this new scratch is kind of a doozy. Now, we've got the KonoSuba collab coming up, and before I get into that, I actually want to talk a bit about a few things here that have tended to pop up here. First off, thank you guys for the overwhelming support you guys have provided me. Super awesome of you. Those of you guys who've hanged out on the Twitch stream, or those of you guys who are subscribing on YouTube, tossing some info down in the comments, all that good stuff. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks a ton. We just reached 3K subscribers. So that's super awesome. Along with that, I do want to also talk about one other thing that tends to come up here and there a bit. So first things first. Number one, these videos that we make are meant to be thought-provoking. So I say take everything with a grain of salt. A lot of what we're doing right now is working based on information we've had of the JP servers itself, which kind of brings you over to number two in this situation. I tend to get a lot of some comments, but a lot of DMs asking about how I decide what I think is going to be good versus what's going to be bad, how I am coming up with these how I'm coming up with this information, and how is this not just a baseless claim. So first off, take everything that anyone talks about things that aren't out yet or that have not been confirmed with a grain of salt. There's no guarantee that things are going to be done exactly the same way. We've already seen things differ in certain situations. However, the point of these videos are to bring you guys information based on what we've already experienced and what is likely to happen, not what exactly will happen, because we don't know that until we actually get the content. It's fun to speculate a little bit. It actually does tend to pay off in the long run in some situations. So with that being said, let's talk about the implications of this collaboration. So the collab, KonoSuba. Right now, we are on the PSO2 NA website. If you ever want to know what scratches we have available, you can pop over to the news section. Scratch tickets are right here. Usually the new ones will pop up over here at the top, or you can see them here. They also have a list of all their tweets, which is kind of cool. But we've got the KonoSuba collaboration coming around. This is actually pretty big when you think about it. So not only do we get access to a really cool anime outfits from really cool anime, it's our first real collaboration scratch that we've gotten. Granted, you've got something like, the SEGA Legacy collaboration. Well, not really. I can't say it's a collaboration really because it's SEGA. And then we have the Miku stuff that we got a while back. But this one, it kind of hits a little bit different. So as you notice, first off, look at that copyright that's on there. It's 2019. So there's a reason for that. We've actually already had the scratch over on JP before. Right there, 2019. Interesting, right? Same name too, by the way. Blessed World. Blessed World. Close enough. This is just like a translation thing, to be honest. Probably like a direct translation, right? By the way, this is the PSO2 Bumped website. I use this for a lot of stuff. This was pretty much your go-to in grabbing information and news that was translated when we played on the JP servers. So it has a list of all of the collaborations that you can take a look at from all of the past years. So you can actually look at everything that we've had. So I'll leave a link to in the video description to that. But anyway, we've got the KonoSuba collaboration. Of course, we have, Trash Waifu. A friend of mine did a cosplay of her, actually, just based on requests. It turned out really cool. So, mad ups to her. But we got Trash Waifu, we've got Megu Face, we have main character, Panty Thief bro. I don't actually have all of their names memorized. As far as I'm concerned, she's Megu Face and she's Trash Waifu. That's all you need to know. But anyway, a cool collaboration, cool outfits, everyone's super excited for it. But what does that really mean for us? Now, if you look at the outfits, as you can see, it's not the same as the collaboration we had here. One thing you'll notice is in the previous collaboration, so the JP collaboration, this outfit here, you probably recognize. We got this on, I believe, the first AC scratch. Actually, we can double check really quick here. Let's do this live. I didn't actually have this planned. When do I ever have anything planned? We can pop back over to the first AC scratch. Oh, no, first one, yep, the recruit line. Pop over to the first AC scratch, and there you go. Look at that. We have this specific AC scratch. So we have this outfit here that came from the first AC scratch. So what you guys will find out, and granted, something I mentioned beforehand, is that the AC scratch stuff that we have it's kind of mix and match unless it's specifically attached to the actual AC scratch line. A lot of it gets pulled from collaboration scratches and things like we had beforehand, stuff that came from what was the name of it, like Crimson something. Let's see real quick. There was a couple of really good ones. Let me hop back real fast. So yeah, the Dark Omen, the Crimson Dawn, a lot of these popped out on NA super early, where on JP they were like episode 4 time frame is when we got them. So that's kind of cool. They seem to be mix and matching the scratches and things of that sort. And of course you can see the Miku Miku scratch there. Let's pop back over to the front page of this so we can get back to the one we're talking about. But so what does that really mean when we're looking at these scratches? Well, it's possible. Now, I did a bit of research into this. I'm not, again, take with a grain of salt. I've looked into this, but maybe you found something that I haven't found. I looked into this, and really the only sort of connection I found between SEGA and KonoSuba, other than this scratch that we had over on JP, and now that we're getting on NA, was a line of figurines. And maybe they have some sort of partnership that allows them to use this. But if they're able to use these previous scratches, it's possible that we might be starting to see some more collaboration scratches in the future. Now, I know people were always concerned about the outfits they got over on JP. They're not gonna be able to get over on NA. I know that was a big issue for some people. They didn't even want to play on NA because all of the outfits and all the stuff they have on JP. Trust me, I have tons of stuff on my Japanese account. It's probably worth quite a bit of money. However, still playing on NA. That's just me personally. But one of the things that people really stopped them from playing was the fact they're not gonna be able to get these outfits. Now there's a possibility we could. Now, granted, it's not a guarantee, but there's a possibility. Now, there could be other reasons why we got this actual scratch itself, but the fact that it's got the old copyright on it as well, the fact that it's named basically the same thing as the original one, leads you to believe that it's possible that we could get other scratches as well. Things like, well, so part of the concern, and before I get into that, part of the concern about the collaborations are some collaborations aren't really going to make as much sense over the North American community that it would with the Japanese community. Things like Sakura Wars, where, I mean, I know of it because I'm a huge weeb, but not everyone else playing knows of this sort of stuff. They probably don't have any idea what Sakura Wars is, and it's not going to resonate with them very well. Now, I don't know the specifics of exactly how a collaboration works, how you have to get permission to use this sort of stuff, but I imagine it costs them some money to be able to release this sort of stuff for a paid amount. So of course, the original creators of this content, the media resources, whoever have you, whether it be an anime or a video game, are going to get something out of this as well, right? From these sales, or SEGA has to pay them to be able to use this sort of stuff, right? So it's always a gamble. Are they going to make enough money off of this stuff? And perfectly honest, they probably will. Especially something as popular as KonoSuba. But these other ones, people tend to always wonder, maybe they're not going to be over on North America because they're not going to make much sense to the North American community, so on and so forth. But there are scratches that JP community has had that makes a lot of sense to us. The first one, the really notable one that just pops into my head instantaneously, there are two of them actually. There's a Monster Hunter collaboration. That was a Monster Hunter collaboration event. And on top of that, there's also Nier. Nier just had a revival scratch over on the JP servers not too long ago. I want to say it was this year. That's something that could be really big for North American servers, and I can see that us getting that sort of thing. So that's kind of the interesting thought, right? When we have these sort of things pop up, this is the sort of thoughts that pop into my head, like, oh, hey, wait, we just got this. There's a possibility, right, that we could end up getting this because this is going on. Not really just a random baseless claim, but based on the information we have. Now, granted, you guys could have more info than I've got. That's why these videos exist. They're meant to be thought-provoking. That way I can learn as well as you guys can learn about these sort of things. Because if I don't do it, who else is gonna? And if someone else is gonna do it, hey, by all means, let them do what they're doing. But I want to bring these sort of things to you guys because maybe my audience reaches someone else's that, it reaches a different set of people that, it doesn't reach. I don't know what I was trying to say with that. That sentence didn't really make much sense. But basically, I'm going to do these sort of videos regardless. And you guys can talk it out in the comments, and we all learn a little bit of something each time these sort of things happen. So, you guys excited? You guys excited for the new outfits? You excited to be Trash Waifu? You excited to be Megu Face? I don't care what anyone says. She's Megu Face. Not Megu me Megu Face, as far as I'm concerned. We don't talk about what she is. She's a concerning. She's just concerning completely. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for joining me on this video itself. Again, support has been overwhelming. If you guys want to support me even further, honestly, just subscribe to me on Twitch. That's really your best way of supporting. Not only does it offer you guys something for, supporting in the first place, it also helps me out and it also helps the rest of the people that are subscribed, because then we can get more emotes. So that's kind of cool. And we like us much appreciated on this video. The absolves you of half of your ad block guilt. Dude, I really can't talk today. I can't even do my own outro. So sad. Hopefully you guys understand. I am like crazy tired today. It's so bad. It is so terrible. But let's do this outro so you guys can get on with your day. Anyway, likes much appreciated. Absolve you of half of your ad block guilt, and it's totally free. Other half is absolved by subscribing. Keeps up with the content. Makes you feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Peace out.